Hey, good afternoon, guys. Javier here. Just stopped here at a little park, just right on the entrance of Moab, and I was heading out. And when I'd come into the town, I had seen this. Uh, you go over this large bridge here to come into Moab, and well, I had seen a sign that this was the Colorado River, and I wanted to stop. Now, there's not really a trail down to get over here. There's a bridge that you can go above and walk over and take a look at the river from there. But I wanted to see it from the river's edge. And what's really surprising is I was looking at a sign that it said specifically no wading or swimming inside the river, because it is truly a really slow moving river, but it specifies that there are some pretty serious undercurrents that they don't advise for people to swim or wade in this river. And I can see as to the reason why. Even though it looks very peaceful, it looks very, you can see the sun glimmering off of the top of the water. It's definitely moving very, very slowly, but it's really wide and can be really deceiving. And when I was younger, I used to fish in the Rio Grande River, and it'd be very similar. And what was interesting is you'd have maybe 2 or 3 feet of actual like a sandy area where you can put your feet and wade in it with your maybe up to just right below your knees. But these rivers just drop off, and I just wanted to come down here and get to see the Colorado River with my own eyes up close. It's just truly a beautiful park here. I'm really glad that I made an effort to stop, and you can just see all the beautiful rock structures in the back. And I saw that there's a scenic byway riding through and alongside the Colorado River, and it wasn't not on my itinerary, but I'm going to do it because each of these scenic byways that I've taken has just been spectacular. So I'm really looking forward to taking this scenic byway, and hopefully I can get as far as maybe if I can get to Grand Junction or Vail. That'd be cool. But just wanted y'all to see this up close. And I did want to give a shout out to a couple of guys that I met yesterday. I went to go have dinner at this little bar and grill, and it's a bowling alley. It's a pretty cool place here in Moab. And I was talking to a guy by the name of Paris Anderson, and another guy just happened to be there. His name was Kurt. I didn't get his last name, but turns out that both of these guys are skydivers, and they're talking about how they came to Moab, and their journey with regards to just getting out here and really falling in love with the town here, and really enjoying the people. And one thing that really stood out with my conversation, especially with Paris, is I asked him, how do you get into having the guts to do something like that? So this guy is a base jumper, and he's also he would jump from planes as well. He just recently sold his rig for that regard, but he loves to base jump. And we're talking about jumping off of these huge ledges, obviously a little bit higher than this. I think it's just really, really interesting to me how he's sharing these stories about his first jumps, because I asked him what were the most memorable jumps, and of course the first is always the most memorable. And he's telling me that he's taking the leap, and he looks over the edge and just takes the plunge. And sometimes you just have to take the plunge in life. And I think that's one thing that really stood out to me about the conversation with him, because we were talking about God, and we were talking about our purposes in life, and how we went out, go about finding what our purpose is. And I'm truly happy that this guy that I met was probably one of the most genuine warm, loving guys that you could ever meet. I mean, just the dude was full of passion and heart, and just really, really loves life. And he went through some really troubling times, and I'm not going to really get into that, but he found what his purpose was. And I want to congratulate him, because he just closed on a house here. Now, this guy came to Moab with his truck, and he camped in a tent for a bit, and then got himself enough money to buy a camper, and now he just is about to close on a house. So it's just like a true success story of this guy. And what's funny is that this guy's originally from Pittsburgh, and just telling me about his background. And he used to be in commercial inspections for roofing, and he gave all of that up. He was making over six figures and just was tired of it. And just goes to show that money is not everything, folks. And being out here with the land, he had gotten invited out here to do some base jumps with a guy from Idaho. And it's just truly fascinating stories that I heard, not only from Paris, but Kurt. And these guys have over 500 plus jumps under their belt. And it's just really awesome to me hearing some of these cool stories. And I mean, I don't know, I don't think I would ever have the guts to jump out of a plane, let alone jump off of a freaking ledge. But I just wanted to give a shout out to him. He was truly a cool guy, and I really appreciate God putting him in my path, and speaking a bit of words of wisdom to me. And it's truly nice, all of the people that I've come across. But I just wanted to give him a quick shout out, and hope that y'all have enjoyed getting to look at the Colorado River up close. If you're ever out here, definitely walk down here. Even though there's no true trail or path to get down here, it is definitely worth it to come through all these weeds, and I don't know what kind of plants these are, but it's just really, really thick. So kind of had to make my way through this stuff, and I'm glad I was able to make it down here. But nevertheless, just want to say peace. God bless. Hope you are having a great day today. Talk to y'all soon.